Do you mind talking real quick?
Oh my God. Are you filming this?
Yes.
Yes, what are you talking about?
All right. Hello, officers. How you doing? Am I answering a couple questions?
What's going on?
Like, I just run a YouTube channel called 2Day101. I just go around asking people, like, the questions, like, what are your thoughts right now currently on, like, a whole abortion thing with women and stuff? Do you believe that women have their own right to choose?
I do not have comments at this moment, but I do have to get back over here, so...
No problem. How about you?
We're actually handling crash investigation.
All right. Crash investigation?
Yes, sir. So
What happened?
I can't discuss an ongoing investigation. All right.
All right, man.
All right,
Take
guys.
it easy. Have a great night. Appreciate it. All right, sir. What's your name? How old are you? What brings you out here in Asbury Park tonight?
I live around the corner and I stay in my neighborhood where it's safe. And I got laid off my job from the coronavirus. And I'm out here hustling dollars just to get something to eat or just to get by. And
I'm sorry to interrupt you. What brings you to the struggles of the streets of Asbury Park?
home. I live in a homeless roommate and half the room. I go to a adult daycare health center every day for 5 days a week.
Do you have any family that supports you in your life?
Yes, I have a brothers and sisters.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have one in New York.
Is male or female?
Man,
You guys still chat?
no, I haven't seen him for a while
Why not?
because I lost contact with him when I went to jail for 9 years.
Why'd you go to jail? Bank robbery? You robbed the bank? That's actually very impressive. Well, thank you so much for talking to me, man. I just ask people questions. Basically, women are pretty much being like terrorized with their bodies, and they're not able to get abortions legally right now. How do you feel?
My thoughts on it are that I don't know how you can tell a person what they can and cannot do with their own body, their own offspring. You know, that's not a choice the government should have to make for you. And that's about it. That's in a nutshell how I feel about it, you know. How can you tell somebody else what they can and can't do with their own body, their own child? And that's pretty much it. What more is to be said?
Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Nice to meet you guys.
World women's rights for abortion have been like pretty much ripped away from them. Like, do you have any opinions on that?
You really want to hear my opinion about it?
Genuinely, yes.
Well, truthfully, I think I'm not an abortion fan. So I think that if girls don't want to have, like, don't let dudes come in you. That's how I feel. Seriously. Don't let guys come in you or make them wear a condom, or don't be too fucking broke and cheap to go buy a box of condoms and make them put it on.
Be more responsible.
Be more responsible. Yeah.
What about in situations where the R
Rape?
word is
Rape?
involved?
Yeah, obviously people who get raped shouldn't be forced to have babies.
Yeah.
But like that's not really too much of the issue with the laws being written. Like with the laws being written, there's always an option for rape. So like basically don't let dudes come in you. That's how I feel.
Thank you, man. I appreciate your opinion.
Yep.
Women's rights for abortion taken away, and we're just going around asking people their opinions on it and shit.
I feel like it was actually the right decision, honestly. But I come from a very different perspective where I feel like women's rights was actually created to manipulate women. Manipulate women. Do you have a further question on that?
Words to say?
Okay. The 19th Amendment was created to manipulate women. And you can study that by looking at the fact that 80% of all advertising is geared towards women, because during, I guess you could call them the golden years, the 50s and 60s, the women ran the household while the man made the paycheck, correct? So
Yes.
all the advertising was geared towards women because they got to spend the money. They made the decisions. You can actually look, there's a man named Edward Bernays. He was the father of propaganda. He wrote a book literally titled Propaganda. And he explained that the reason why we actually add oil and an egg to pre-made cake mix is because mothers felt like they were denying their children nutritional value. So they studied this and they said, well, if you add an egg, there's nutrition. Boom. It alleviated the responsibility because they felt like there was some nutritional value now to that fake cake mix.
Thank you. Input?
Oh no, he said it all.
Because you're a female, so I would like to get your perspective on it.
He said it all.
All right, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your time.
All right, man. So recently, like, the huge thing is, excuse me, is that abortion rights have been taken away from women. A woman literally can't get an abortion like legally. And you have any opinions on it?
It's fucked up. That's it. Just fucked up.
That's it?
Yeah. Shouldn't tell someone what to do with their body. Straight fucked. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah. You can't be telling people what to do with their body. It's like telling them what to do with their dick. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just can't do that. So people pissed off about it, trust me.
Yeah. We've actually been going around talking to a couple people, and you'd be surprised, a lot of people are actually for it.
That's fucked.
Like,
that's not.
Mostly men. But, you know, like, a lot of people are genuinely like, for it and think this is like the right thing to do.
No, look at like what it's like.
You can't tell someone what to do with their body. That's like telling us we can't get a face tattooed or we can't get a skin tattooed.
Yeah,
No,
literally.
Fuck you. You know what I mean? You're not telling them. No, that's not cool. Like,
All right, thank you for your time.
all right, dude.
The fact that real biological women's rights are being torn from them and their identities are being stolen by men who chop their dicks off. So now if I want to go play a women's sport in the Olympics, I can go crush them at any sport.
Are you talking about the women that are the men that
Yes,
are
exactly.
transitioning to women, going into sports and dominating?
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to, but in other ways too, like real biological women are getting their identities taken from them in various ways. I'm sure you guys are aware of this, but that's a problem too, in my opinion. So I wanted to tell you that, guys, too.
All right, man. Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Cut it. I'll run it. Do you have anything to say about the abortion laws currently right now?
It's bullshit, it's hypocritical. It's not really constitutional, it's just religious bullshit. Flat out.
That's it?
I mean, I'm sure there's more, but that's pretty much the crux of it for me. It's like,
Because I've talked to a decent amount of people about it, and as you can see, a lot of people are for it. But there's also a lot of people against it, clearly.
I just feel like the logic of it is like a car engine is a car, or like polyester fiber is a t-shirt. Like a zygote or a fetus is what they are, and not a baby for a reason.
Watch out.
And bodily autonomy is really, really important for women or anybody for that matter, but especially the person who has to carry it to term. They should have the right to decide. And additionally, rapists shouldn't be able to choose who the mother of their child is going to be, which is, for me, the most emotional hard point. It's like there's no two ways around that. If you make abortion access completely inaccessible, then rapists just get to choose.
Yeah.
And it's disgusting.
Thank you so much, bro, for your opinion. Like, we genuinely appreciate it. If you want to check it out,
All right, thank you for your
check
time.
It's called Today.